Hazy sun with scattered clouds on Friday. Good Thursday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see from the dry scan on the Ultimate Doppler radar, things are quiet. The Ultimate Doppler radar, presented by A1 Fincham Heating and Cooling, focused on customer satisfaction. They won't quit until you're happy. Check them out at a1fincham.com. The bigger picture, no rain in Tennessee. What's going on? Where did the rain go? It's well to the west, and it's well to the south and east. In fact, we have the potential for some tropical weather to impact parts of the East Coast, and that's going to happen just the next few days. You can see we have more thunderstorms across Florida, but the beginnings of this storm just now taking shape now in the southeast. Our high temperature today, like yesterday, hit 83 degrees. That was, in fact, my expectation. So, twofer, 83 yesterday, 83 today. Can we make it again tomorrow? I think we'll be probably closer to 84. But that's semantics. 81, the normal high for this time of year, record high 95. You look at our highs, we hit 82 in Oak Ridge, 82 in Tellico Plains, and 79 Morristown, 79 today in Crossville. Those are the high temperatures here locally. You look around further west, they were a little bit milder. But as far as the clouds, yeah, it's scattered clouds tonight. Some of them are trying to thin out even as I speak, as we've now passed the 8 o'clock, 8:15 time frame. Most of the showers either up toward northern Illinois or well to the south and east, just really not much to see here. So we're talking about a beautiful day on Friday because it's Friday. It's spectacular on Saturday because I smell a victory for the Vols at Neyland Stadium. Maybe that's just me. And then more sunshine on Sunday. I expect it's going to be pretty pleasant then as well in the low 80s. By the way, as we watch the tropics, we say bye-bye Nigel. He's at the top right of your screen. He's moving away. No need to track him any further. But you can see the little disturbed weather off the coast of South Carolina and Georgia. In fact, the potential tropical cyclone number 16, I think this is probably the worst name on the planet, but that's just me, to call it PTC-16. That means nothing to people, except maybe weather geeks, right? But this has the potential to become either Ophelia or Philippe, because there's another disturbance off of Africa. Just depends on who they name first. But based on this track, this could get a name as early as 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. With winds around 45, it would jump up 10 miles per hour, and then 50 miles an hour by 1 p.m. Friday. So if this is the first name, so it would be Ophelia, potentially. But it's likely to hit pretty hard into parts of eastern North Carolina as a landfalling tropical storm. And once it moves over North Carolina, it's going to continue inland, although some models hug the coast. So it could maybe jockey a little further east than this track. But Virginia Beach likely to be impacted, and then it weakens over the nation's capital and New Jersey and so on. So that's the potential tropical cyclone, number 16. The other named storm potentially will be this area in red, and the Hurricane Center has an 80% chance of it getting named. But we already have a developing storm here. That's the one we'll be watching closely. Meanwhile, as we take a look at the names, we've gone through Margot and Nigel, and as I mentioned, Ophelia, if you're a fan of Shakespeare, and Hamlet, or Philippe, followed by Rena, the next three names on the list. By the way, if you need a car wash, may I recommend my new sponsor, Tidal Wave Auto Spa. No rain chances in the near term. I love Tidal Wave Auto Spa. The name alone should get your attention. But they have what's called Get Clean Car Happy. Save money, wash daily, skip the line, and the Tidal Wave Clean Club. You can join today. But they're now serving in Alcoa, Newport, Athens, Morristown, and coming soon in October, they're going to be in Jefferson City, Clinton, Greenville, and Johnson City. How's that cool? And then, yeah, we'll eventually get some rain, but it's later next week. And how many times have you said, I don't want to go to car wash because it's going to rain? Well, not in the short term, it's not. So you got a couple of days to enjoy that car wash in the near term. By the way, UTSA. Can you say the University of Texas San Antonio, please? Well, it's easier to call it UTSA. They are being going to be escorted or coming to town in Neyland Stadium with Go Big Orange at 4 o'clock on Saturday. It's on the SEC network. Will cool about 10 degrees during this game. I expect a high of 82. By the end of the fourth quarter, should easily be in the lower 70s with mostly sunny skies. So it looks really good. Go Vols on Saturday. Storm Prediction Center talking about some severe weather. Not here, and maybe not in Tennessee, but well off to the east and well off to the west. Look at those yellow patches. We'll go up towards, say, North Dakota, or really South Dakota and Nebraska. They've got some scattered severe storms there expected tomorrow. And naturally, with an approaching tropical storm, there's concern for severe weather in the Outer Banks and parts of eastern North Carolina. So that would include New Bern and maybe up toward maybe just east of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Severe risk on Friday here is 0. And then it expands in the Midwest on Saturday to include Omaha and, say, Kansas City and Oklahoma City. For the areas in the Midwest, back home to the east side, there's some isolated severe storm potential for Virginia Beach, Greenville, and Jacksonville. It's not probably the best weekend to be at the beach simply because you got a tropical storm, you got rip currents, lifeguards saying get out of the water, all the rest. So it's just something to take into consideration when you look at this weekend's plans if you're headed there. Let me show you where the rain is. You'd have to travel hours from here to get to the rain. It's like back toward Little Rock, 7:15 tomorrow morning, or it's hours east toward Jacksonville. And you can see some of the bands beginning to form along the coast by midday tomorrow. The rain you see here is just feedback. It's just model noise. It's not going to happen. We got dry weather tomorrow, dry weather on Saturday, and then some of this looks like it holds right along the coast. It probably follows right along the boundary there. As my little icon indicates, heavy rain around Raleigh or maybe into southeastern sections of North Carolina, including Wilmington, Wrightsville Beach. But those bands really aren't going to make it here. I don't see it coming in that close. It's going to stay probably even far east of the Tri-Cities if all goes according to my expectation. So we'll be watching this closely this weekend. But rain for us will be coming in later next week. That's when I think we'll see our chances increase. Here's the Valley Planner overnight. An average low is 59. We'll be down to about 58. So 58 the low temperature tonight in Knoxville. We're talking about scattered clouds and, you guessed it, some patches of fog late tomorrow morning. Oh, yes, and our highs. Don't want to leave out the highs. 84 for Knoxville, Maryville, Alcoa. 84 for Kingston, Rockwood, Harriman. But if you're in Crossville, upper 70s. Jamestown, upper 70s. Even Oneida, about 78 or 79 tomorrow. 82 for Morristown. Expect highs in Newport around 83 tomorrow. Looking ahead to the Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast. Oh, yes, and there's my Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Again, if you get in a car wash, check them out. You'll be impressed, as I am. 82 on Saturday. Fall begins officially at 2:50 in the morning with the autumnal equinox. Have some pumpkin spice, why don't you? And then 83 on Monday, 83 on Tuesday, and that's when the rain starts to increase. We've got a 60% chance of rain now for Wednesday and added into Thursday, so you'll have other opportunities to make up for the dryness that's going on right now. By the way, if you haven't downloaded the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic, boy, is he the best traffic reporter in Knoxville, hands down. And you get his traffic reports right on the app with a little rectangle he's got on there. Just tap it, and it'll play his report. But just search the two words, Captain Accurate, the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate. So weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.